Hey guys, today I'm going to be talking to you about why I'm never going back to a 9 to 5 job. So about 2 years ago I started to transition and think about my future without a 9 to 5. I currently I was working as a Android developer. I was a senior contractor, so I was earning a good day rate and that was my job. But I slowly got tired of it, just the politics, the people, the tasks that I had to do. So sometimes, even as an Android developer, you're supposed to be coding or whatever. I'll be asked by one of the leaders to create a document, which I thought he could have done himself. Why don't you just create it yourself? But he wanted me to do it, so that kind of irritated me. And there's other things as well, which I can go into another time. But the main reason was that I'd wanted to start doing stuff for myself. I was just tired of rocking up to the office and sitting in that chair and just coding away and not feeling fulfilled. So I had a goal of starting to travel more and make content on YouTube. So I started with this channel, The Wandering Feast, I think, and the goal was to go out and take drone shots and everything. But after doing that, I didn't realize how difficult it was to actually make good drone videos and to do the color grading and things like that. So I did learn it and I got better at editing, but just the amount of time and then not getting views was the big thing. Is when you do something you don't get views, it really demotivates you and makes you not want to do it anymore. So then I transitioned because I wanted to do something a bit easier, and then I was researching, watching YouTube videos, and I come across one that said, oh, you can just make a YouTube video with rain noise. People love that and they go to sleep to it, and they earn good money because people go to sleep to it, so it plays for a long time, and then Google gives good revenue to those people. So I thought, oh, that's easy. I will do that. So I tried to replicate one, no views, didn't do anything. So that was like demotivating. So then I tried another one, a motivational one, because this was probably at the start of last year. I noticed a channel doing motivation with anime, and I thought I could make those videos. I've got that skill set, so I went and did it. Created a new channel, and it started to go well. I was getting decent views. It was starting to get, I think I got to about 400, 500 subscribers. And then, it was a video with the anime Ippo something, Hajime Ippo. I think he's a boxer. He's a guy that wants to be like a pro boxer. And so you just edit the videos, cut up certain scenes, put music over it, put the voice over, and pretty straightforward. And that was doing okay. But then I was getting frustrated with how slow it was going, and this is probably after 3 months and I just wanted it to go faster. So I had the bright idea of changing the channel name and changing the icon, the profile picture. So I did that and then posted another video, and straight away I got like 2 views, and no one, I was like, oh, that's not good. Posted another video, the same, hardly any views. And then later on I learned YouTube kind of shadow bans things when they think of suspicious activity, and I think changing the name and the icon was maybe suspicious to them. But yeah, so that channel tanked. And then in the middle of last year I was really focusing on my handstands and going to the gym and just taking a break from YouTube. Still not working, because my big goal was to get away from a job and not rely on it. And it was hard financially, but luckily I had savings. So I did have to make a lot of cuts. I wasn't able to travel as much and do things that I usually do. But I had my mind focused on the bigger goal. And the bigger goal was to become financially independent and not rely on a job and make money from other sources of income and also to be able to travel and be more freer to do the things that I wanted to do. So that was my goal. So I was willing to make sacrifices. So yeah, I was practicing my handstand. It was getting better. I hurt my hand, and then my shoulder was also sore. And then I got sick during the winter, Australian winter, and wasn't able to do that as much. So then I was spending a bit more time at home, and then I come across another YouTube channel, and I noticed they had blown up very quickly. And because I do believe that saying that you need to steal like an artist, that I thought I'm just going to copy this channel and see how it goes. So I took screenshots of some of the images that we're doing, chucked those screenshots into ChatGPT, told it to create me, like 100 image prompts of this style, and then go to another image generator and create the images, and then use an AI voice to narrate, to do the voiceover, and then started doing that. And I got this idea from other YouTube channels because they talked about faceless channels. So you can make channels which are faceless, and you can you can grow the channel and make money from it. So that's what I was doing. I was replicating their style because I could tell they were doing that, because there was no face associated with that channel, and I knew that they were doing what I was doing, but they had just come up with the concept of it. So they had like an idea, and the cockatoos are going crazy. I'll see if I can get them. Hopefully you can see the birds up there. Don't know if you can see them, but they're flying around. They're quite noisy cockatoos. In Australia, they're very loud, as you can probably see. So yeah, so I started doing that. It started to grow, and within 3 months I got 1,000 followers. So I was monetizing. I was happy. I was like, yeah, this is it. I'm getting there. And then I keep posting for about 6 weeks. I noticed the views were dropping again. So I looked at the original channel. I noticed their views were dropping. So I started to think, I got to change this up, because if I keep doing this, it's not going to work. It's just going to get low views, and I'm not going to be able to create the lifestyle I want. And also, like I said, I don't know if it's like attention deficit disorder or hyperactivity, where I can't focus on something for too long, and I get very like wanting to change it up or do something new. I started to think of some ideas. I tried them, they didn't work. So tried that for almost 2 months, and this was up to Christmas time, and it just wasn't working. So I was thinking, oh no. And then at the same time too, I wasn't feeling great with my health. I wasn't able to go outdoors, and because this is summertime Australia, wasn't able to go outdoors as much and do the activities that I wanted to do. So I was getting really annoyed with the situation, getting a little bit frustrated. And then I noticed this other channel doing well, and it was AI. I can tell it's AI. I thought, oh, they're doing well. What are they doing? And I examined it and looked down and go, they really are stripping it down. So I thought, okay, I'm going to strip everything down too. I'm going to make mine really basic and just focus on that. So I changed up the thumbnail style, one that was very distinct, so I wasn't copying anyone else that I know of. So I think I'm the only one with this kind of thumbnail style. And then I changed up the video itself, so I don't even show an image, I just show a plain background, just so I'm walking. So it's always a bit embarrassing when you have someone walking by. Yeah, so I created the thumbnail, a very distinct one, and it was my own style. The videos, I kept the background plain. I didn't even ask AI to generate me an image. And then I used AI voice for the script, and then just put the voice into the video and show text. I said like subtitles, and uploaded it and waited. And on that video, I saw the view count go higher than the normal one. So I was like, thinking, okay, I might be onto something here. So, it's getting warm. So I kept making the videos in that style, and I kept doing it. It's been nearly 3 months, I think, and it's going well. Like, I have one video which is currently at 70,000 views. I have numerous videos that are at 10,000, 5,000, 14,000 views each. So I think what I've got is working. Whew. It's starting to go uphill here, as you can see. It's going uphill and getting more harder to walk. But yeah, actually I might take off my jacket because I did that new style and it's going well. And then I kept doing it, and now it's currently, the channel is at 6,000 subscribers. Got a few members joining, and it's a faceless channel. But one thing I'm thinking about now is, and I'm just using AI voice, one thing I'm thinking about now is kind of improving a little bit, improve the production, because I hear a lot that YouTubers changing their algorithm and how they detect videos, because they don't want people to just keep spamming AI content. So I need to think of something to help combat that. But this all leads up to why I've decided now I'm never going back to a 9 to 5, because obviously this is just a small step, but it's a step closer to the life that I wanted to create for myself. And I've had to make sacrifices, like last year, because I didn't have money coming in. I had to spend a lot of the money that I'd saved up and some of the crypto money that I have, because I bought crypto way back, and my savings go down, but that's okay, because that's the sacrifice that I was willing to do. And now that I'm one step closer, I've fully decided I'm never going back. I am not gonna apply for any jobs. I was applying for jobs occasionally. Like, I did a job, I went for a job at the start of the year because I got contacted and they asked me if I wanted to do this Android developer role, and I told them, I haven't really done it for a year and a bit. And then she just goes, why don't you just do the coding exercise, and if you don't get the job, you'll still get the experience. So if you do apply for jobs in the future, you can hopefully get those jobs or whatever. So I thought, why not? I'll do it, because I want to see what it's like now to code and stuff like that. And then when I did the project, I did it all with AI. So when you code Android in like Android apps, you use an IDE that stands for Integrated Development Environment, called Android Studio. And in Android Studio now they have Gemini AI, and you just put in the prompt and it'll code for you. So I vibe coded it, and it's something, because I remember maybe 5 years ago when I was working for a sports betting company, they wanted me to add a new feature which called a multi-bet, where you could bet on multiple races or combine multiple bettings or something. And one of the requirements was you had to display a list of the races and look at the time, and then do a bit of animation and things like that. And then this coding challenge was similar. They wanted me to get data from their server and then display a list of races and a timer to show when the race was about to start, and when the race started, remove it from the list, because obviously you can't bet on it anymore. So and 5 years ago, it took me nearly 3 months to code that up. It was a tough challenge because there was a lot of technical issues that I had to overcome. But now, with that vibe coding and using the AI, I did it in 2.5 days. That's crazy. So that reaffirmed to me I'm not going back to coding, because even though the job, it would be easier, but I think that they would make you work harder. They would expect more from you. And this is what I'm hearing, is that I hear that coders that are working, they're saying, I'm being so much more productive, I'm doing so much, I'm pushing out more features. But in reality, you're working a little bit harder, because AI is doing all the work, but you're pushing more work out. So you're doing 2 times the the amount of work, which is good because everybody loves productivity. But I can just see companies expecting people to code 24/7 because if AI can do that, it's like you just monitor it 24/7. So that's another reason why I don't want to go back, because if I'm just going to use AI at work, I may as well just do it at home and myself and build my own stuff, because the barrier to entry is so low now. So if you weren't there during the late 90s when the internet was booming, you haven't realized how much the internet changed things, and how people like who made Amazon and things like that made a lot of money because of the internet boom. And then you have the mobile, introduction of mobile in like just around 2008, 2010, and that's when I jumped in, because I thought, building apps and being a mobile developer will be a good skill, and you can make money from it, or at least live a comfortable life. And it did, like I've done well. But now AI is the same as the internet, and the same as the introduction of the mobile phone. Now we have the introduction of AI, especially agentic AI that can code for you and do tasks for you. So I really encourage you, if you haven't looked into it, look into it, especially a tool called Claude Code. I would look into that and pay the $30 a month or whatever it is to pay, and then just start playing around and think about any idea you have, go and build it. Because if you are sick and tired of working, or you want something more for yourself, then I'd encourage you to investigate it. But so that's some of the reasons why I don't want to work a 9 to 5 anymore. It's just a waste of time for me. And like I said, I'm one step closer. So to wrap things up, just now I'm going to keep posting regularly now, these sorts of style videos for the next maybe 6 months while I'm building up and getting closer to financial freedom. And then once I'm at that spot, I will start traveling and doing adventure and hiking and different kind of content of me traveling more and having fun and those types of videos. So if that's something you're interested, give me a like and a follow, and hopefully we will learn something together. See you in the next one.